Let's see how do we solve this question. This question is taken from SPM 2023, paper 1, section A, question 6. Okay, diagram 5 shows the graph of the function f of x is equal to modulus of x minus 3 plus 1 for the domain of -2 to 7. So for the first part, we want to find the value of the others object of h. So from the diagram here, we know one of the object of h is actually 7, right? So the others is over here. So we are looking for this one. So here I am going to show you two methods. Let me show you the first method first. For the first method, I need to know the value of h. F of x is equal to modulus of x minus 3 plus 1. So f of 7 is equal to h, right? So when the x is equal to 7, I'm going to replace the x here by 7 as well. Modulus 7 minus 3 plus 1 is equal to h. So this is modulus 4. Modulus 4 still give you 4, right? So 4 plus 1 is equal to h. And now we know that h is actually equal to 5. Okay, this is equal to 5. Now let's find the others object of h. F of x is equal to modulus of this whole thing, modulus of x minus 3 plus 1. F of x is equal to 5. So I'm going to find the x, which is maps to 5. And we know one of them must definitely equal to 7, and we want to find the other ones. This is equal to this. Modulus of x minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 5. So subtracting 1 from both sides, you will get modulus x minus 3 is equal to 4. Now you have a modulus, right? So I'm going to break it become two part. So the x minus 3, it can be equal to 4. Modulus of 4 is equal to 4. And it can be equal to -4 as well, because modulus of -4 give you 4 also. Okay, so x minus 3 is equal to 4, or x minus 3 is equal to -4. And x is equal to 7, we are not interested, we don't want this one because this is already given by the questions. We want the other one. So x is equal to -4 plus 3, which is equal to -1. So the others object of h is -1. Let me show you another approach. Now you know that this graph is symmetrical, right? Left hand side and right hand side. So we know the distance here must be equal to the distance here. I don't know this one, I just let it be x. So 7 minus 3 is equal to 3 minus x. Now this is 4 is equal to 3 minus x. X is equal to 3 minus 4, which is equal to -1. You get exactly the same answer. And this method is faster. But both give you exactly the same answer. Now let's try part B. Given that the function f of x is equal to this and g of x is equal to this, we want to find the value of p if f inverse of p is equal to 2. F inverse of p is equal to 2. So we can change the way of writing this, become p is equal to f of 2, right? Okay. So f of 2 is equal to 4 times 2 minus 1, which is equal to 7. Okay, this is the answer for B1. So how about second part? We want to find the value of x if f of g of x is equal to 5 times f of 2. So let me do the composite function of f of g of x first. F f of g of x. So this is the first function and this is the second function. G of x is equal to this. Now the second part you need to be more careful. F of x is equal to f of x is equal to 4x minus 1, right? 4. I'm not going to write x, but I'm going to replace x by a parenthesis. 4x minus 1. What should I write inside this parenthesis? It depends on what I see inside this parenthesis. Now, if this is x, we write x, right? So if this is 2x plus 3, you have to write the same thing, 2x plus 3. 4x minus 1. This is the way how do we find the composite function. So just do some expansion. For 2, you will get 8. 8x plus 12 minus 1. Okay, so it will be 8x plus 11. This is for f of g of x. Now we can proceed to find x. Let me write over here. F of g of x is equal to 5 times f of 2. F of g of x is equal to this. We got it just now. So 8x plus 11. 5 times f of 2. F of 2 is equal to 7, right? So we just need to solve this linear equation. (35 minus 11), you will get 24. So x is equal to 24 divided by 8, which is equal to 3. Okay, let's look at another question, also from SPM 2023, paper 1, section B, questions 14. This is given that f of x is equal to this, and g of f of x is equal to this, and x is not equal to h. State the value of h. So we know that 2x minus 5, it cannot equal to 0, right? This cannot equal to 0 because when it's equal to 0, the denominator becomes 0, then this function becomes undefined. So 2x minus 5 is not equal to 0, 2x is not equal to 5, and x is not equal to 5 over 2. By comparing these two, you know that h is equal to 5 over 2. Okay, now let's look at part B. We want to find the value of x when f of x maps onto itself. When you see mapped onto itself, it just means f of x is equal to x. So we want to find the value of x. F of x is equal to 2x minus 5. And we just need to solve this linear equation. 2x minus x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5. It's not that hard, right? Now let's go to part C. Part C, I need to use this one. G of f of x is equal to 4 over 2x minus 5, and x is not equal to 5 over 2. Okay, we want to find g of x. So this is a second function, so be careful. The function which is nearer to the x is the function which comes first. So the f is the first function and g is the second function, and so on. So to find the second function, you need to be extra careful. For me, I think it's easier for us to make mistake. F of x is equal to this one, 2x minus 5. The rest you just copy first. And the next step, I'm going to replace this whole thing by y. So let y is equal to 2x minus 5. So I'm going to do the same thing here, and I want to replace the x by y as well. By looking at this, you know that y plus 5 divided by 2 is equal to x, right? G of y is equal to 4 over 2x, and we know x is equal to this. Y plus 5 divided by 2 minus 5. Okay, these two, you can simplify them. then you get g of y is equal to 4 over y plus 5 minus 5, which is equal to y. And let me replace back the y by x. G of x is equal to 4 over x, and don't forget, write the condition of x. X is not equal to 0. Okay, this is the answer for part 1. Now let's look at part 2. This part slightly harder. This is harder. So g of g 4n minus 3. Sorry. 4n minus 3 of x is equal to what? We want to find the answer. Okay. Now we got g of x is equal to 4 over x, right? And x is not equal to 0. So let me do few more composite function, second iteration of g, third iteration of g, and so on. And I want to see the pattern and the trend. g2 of x. g of x. So g of x is equal to 4 over x. This is composite function with second iteration of the function g 2 times. 4 over x. 4 over x. 4 over x is equal to 4 times x over 4, which is equal to x. Okay, maybe you still can't figure out what is the pattern. Let me continue doing few more. g3. So you don't have to do g. You can just do g2. So g2 is x. So g of x, let's go back to this. Okay, let me show you one more so that you see clearer the pattern. How about g4? g to g2. Okay, g2 of x, this is g2 is x, right? And again, we get the same thing, get back x. So from here, you actually see the pattern, you see the trend. If the number here, if you don't see anything, it means 1. If the number here is odd, then the answer will be 4 over x. If the number here is even, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on, then the answer is x. Now, we have another problem here. 4n minus 3, this is even or odd. So, in my opinion, I think the question should tell you that the n is actually a positive integer. So, we just assume n is a positive integer. So, if n is a positive integer, try to think. The 4 here is actually even time odd. And even time even. What will we get? No matter here is odd or even, you always get even, right? Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say 4 times 3, you get 12, which is even. How about even time evens? 4 times 2, you get 8, even as well, right? So from here, we know that this must be an even number. Okay, we assume that the n here is a positive integer. And this is odd. This is odd. And try to think again. Even minus odd, you get odd, right? Okay, let me give you a few examples. 4 minus 3, even minus odd, you get 1, odd. 10 minus 5, you get 5, odd, right? How about 12 minus 7? Okay, let me change the 7 become 3, for example. 3. You get 9. It's always correct. Even minus odd, you get odd. So from here, we know that this is actually an odd number. This is an odd number, therefore we know the answer is equal to this, 4 over x, and x is not equal to 0. Remember, right, this one.